I go to the practice range, man. Gonna be practicing some skills. Gonna be practicing some riding right now, man. Some techniques. And before I go to my practice spot, I want to talk about, you know, my last deal, man. I was trying to buy a real estate out of state, and I wanna talk about what's happening, man. So I applied for a mortgage, conventional 30-year fixed, and I got an inspection done, everything. And when you're buying out of state, man, I recommend, like, always get your inspection done, man. Always hire an inspector to inspect that property, man, especially if you're not there on site to see it for yourself, man. Always hire like an inspector to inspect it, man. And on top of that, since I'm financing, the bank also sends their inspector right there. So you got multiple eyes looking at that property, man. And if you're buying cash, that's where you get exposed to those risks, man. So when you're buying cash, it's best to have, you know, to really inspect that property and do a deep dive on that shit, man. Now back to the topic, man. I want to share my frustrations, man. I've used this lender in the past, man, and in the past I had no issues with this lender, man. I mean, they were responsive, always keep me posted. But this time around, I don't know if it's my processor, man. The processor that they assigned to my file is really slacking off, man. First of all, this guy, man, just dropped the ball, man, when it comes to scheduling the appraisal. We were waiting for two weeks, man, and although we all thought that, I thought that, you know, everything is going well and everybody's communicating and appraisal has been ordered and everything is going according to plan. Then at one point I was just touch basing with my realtor, just doing some, you know, we talk about a lot of stuff, deals and all that. And I did a check. Hey, I asked him, hey, did you get a call, you know, from the appraisal or the lender to scheduling the appraisal? And he said no. I was like, what the fuck, man? We're out of time here, man. We're closing in 2 weeks. Actually, we still got more time, man. We're closing in 3 weeks. And then we started following up with this guy, man. And lo and behold, man, he has not ordered the appraisal yet, man. We got some riders out there today. Ripping it up. They're ripping it up right there in the Azusa Canyons, man. just going home for that. There's a lot of riders ripping it up right there. The twisties trying to show off. Anyway, man, so we followed up, and lo and behold, this guy hasn't even ordered the appraisal yet, man. And on top of that, he went on vacation, man. I was so livid, man. And then we were asking for updates and he's not replying. And then the first thing he sent to us as soon as he got back from his vacation was, we need to extend closing of escrow. Fuck you! Fuck you, man! It just pissed me off, man. That guy, man. Like, what the fuck? You forgot to schedule the appraisal and now you want me to kiss the kiss the seller's ass. And on top of that, man, he screwed up my appraisal contingency, man. Now I'm really fucked, because now, you know, whenever you buy a property, man, and this is just a background on how it works with regards to the contingencies. When you buy a property, man, there's usually a time frame, man, where if you can't secure a loan, or, you know, some other reasons like appraisal didn't come in comes in low, you know, when the appraisal comes in low and, you know, you couldn't negotiate with the seller about lowering their price, you get to still keep your deposit, man. You still have a way out. That clause is right there for your protection, man. And that's standard, man. You know, if your agent is not giving you that clause when you buy a property, you better question that agent, man. So now, since he didn't order the appraisal and I'm already past my contingency period, I'm toast, man. If that appraisal comes in low and then the seller doesn't wanna agree with us with regards to lowering the price of the property, we're toast, man. I have to walk out because I don't want to buy a property that's, you know, overpriced or overvalued, man. And the lender will only, you know, loan me the money up to the appraised value only, man. And if the appraisal comes in low, then I have to come up with that cash up front, man, if I still want to do the deal. So, but I have a principle, man, that I always follow, man. I always go by. I don't want to buy like overvalued, man. That's where you get toast. You get like a negative equity right off the bat. And then if you want to liquidate it, you're fucked, man. You're gonna be selling at a loss. I don't know how this is gonna go, man. I want to close this deal, you know, this week, man. It's already messing up with my plans, man. I was planning to get a new bike, man. I was planning to get a new bike, but now it's messing up my timing, man. I was supposed to get a new bike this week, man, but since they wanna this processor wants to move it in the closing to next week or end of month, there's no first of all, man, it makes no sense, man, to move it end of month. It's Thanksgiving right there. Nobody's working, man. So we are really gonna be extending it 2 to 3 days, not till the entire month, till the end of month. I don't know what that guy is even thinking, man. I just want to be done with this deal, man, and move on. This is a triplex I'm purchasing, just for, you know, just for your info, just an FYI. This is a triplex. So we'll see how this goes, man. I'll keep you guys posted, man. This is the challenge, man, when you're on a deal, when buying a property. Not everything can go according to plan, you know. Sometimes you're all set up and then your processor messed up and you could lose your deposit, man. That's why I don't recommend giving that 10%, 5% deposit, man. I really hate it, man, because if you're confident that you can close, then you don't need to prove it, man. Because if you're giving like 10%, 5% deposit, man, earnest money, big earnest money, 15%, something like that, just to show the seller, hey, I can close this thing, and someone from your side, you know, messed up, like a processor messed up, you're toast, man. I always like to give just 1,000, man. But in this deal, man, I went in with 3 grand, you know. I usually just go in with my earnest. I usually just do a 1,000 earnest, that's it. But since I'm working with this new agent, man, it's my first time working with him. I don't think he trusts my ability to close. That's why, you know, or I don't know, man. But that's why he keeps insisting that, hey, we need to show the seller this and that, you know, that we can close, blah blah blah. And I don't blame him, man. It's a hot market, man. So, but see, that's the problem. When someone messed up, it's your money, man. Your money's gone. So if this, let's say if this blows up in the end because of this one, I don't have any protection anymore, man. My earnest deposit is toast. That's 3 grand that I just gave away, man. So anyway, guys, I'll keep you guys posted, man. This is like normal, man, for real estate. You know, you never know what will happen, man. Every deal is different, you know. It's like a symphony, man. Everybody needs to be playing on the same pace together, man. Playing the same song, same music. All the characters needs to be playing their part, their role for this to work. If one is not in sync, the entire thing blows up, man. For this case, in this case, man, it's the processor. Our processor was chilling, man. Was chilling like he's on the beach, already retired, man. I'm so pissed off with that processor, really, man. I had to even dig in and ask follow-ups and ask the status from different people in that company, man. Anyway, guys, that's the update, man. That's why I'm kind of busy right now and I've not been posting videos, man. I'm dealing with this, but hopefully when I get the new bike, we're gonna be rocking, man. We're gonna be saucing up in this bitch.